Yeah. Hello everyone. In today's session, I'll take you through finding out the number of line segments in a figure which is given to you. Let's say, for example, you have been given a chessboard, and we know that chessboard is a 8 by 8 grid. And in this chessboard, if we are supposed to find the number of line segments, very first thing that we need to know is what is a line segment. So I hope all of us can know that a line segment is a line having two endpoints, or it is a line between 2 points. Is called a line segment. So let's directly move on solving it. So there's a definite trick of solving it, but before moving on to that, let me explain you with a very simple and basic concept. If I draw this, let's say AB. So this is a line which is having two endpoints. So this line is only having one line segment. If I talk about this line, now in this line we'll have line segment of 1 unit. If I assume this to be of 1 unit, and then this bigger one. So that means in this you'll have 2 plus 1, which is 3 line segments. If I would have made it, let's say for example, this. Now in this line we have line segment of 1 unit, which are 3. Then we have line segment of 2 units, which is 1 and 2, and eventually the bigger one. So number of line segments in this will come out to be equal to 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is equal to 6. That means if there would have been a line wherein I would have cut it at 4 points or 3 points, wherein I would have had 4 segments of 1 unit each, let's say for example 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of line segments in this would have been 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is nothing but equal to 10. So now you can generalize. The idea is to learn something out of it, and then you can apply it in subsequent questions so as to do it well in time. So that means in case there's a line which is having 8 subsections, fine, then in that case number of line segments of 1 unit each in that line would be equal to 8. Number of line segment of 2 units will be 7. Number of line segment of 3 units will be 6. Number of line segments of 4 units will be 5, and so on and so forth. So if I talk about this grid, which is an 8 by 8 grid, and if I take one particular line AB, now this line AB is getting divided into 8 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Fine. So in case this is getting divided into 8 parts, that means in this line AB, number of line segment of one unit will be equal to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number of line segment of 2 units. Please don't commit a mistake of saying that there are 4 such line segments. There are 7, because the way you have to count it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So number of line segment of 2 unit will be 7. Similarly, number of line segment of 3 units will be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So now it's again plug and play. 4 unit is going to be 5. 5 units are going to be 4. 6 units are going to be 3. 7 units are going to be 2. And eventually 8 unit, which is the bigger one, is going to be 1. So addition of these natural numbers from 1 to 8, we know summation of natural numbers is first, and natural number is given by n into n plus 1 by 2. So this will come out to be equal to 8 into 9 by 2, which is nothing but 36. So in this line AB, we have 36 line segments. Now we'll have to generalize. We'll have to apply some mind. In a chessboard, which is an 8 by 8 grid, we have horizontal lines and we have vertical lines. If I count the number of horizontal lines, so there are going to be 9 such horizontal lines, and similarly there are going to be 9 vertical lines. So that means there are a total of 18 lines. Fine. Number of line segments in one line is 36. So number of line segments in 18 lines will be going to be equal to 36 into 18, which can also be written as 18 into 18 into 2. 18 square is 324, and 324 into 2 will come out to be equal to 648. So 648 will be the total number of line segments in a chessboard. Now you have to probably end up doing these kind of questions with very less use of pen and paper. This is simply there to explain you. So let's say if the question would have been finding out number of line segments in a 6 by 6 grid. Fine. So in a 6 by 6 grid, the only 2 factors which you must know are, like for example in this case I have multiplied these two things, 36 into 18. 36 was number of line segments in one line. So number of line segments in one line. AB in this case was 36, and that I was multiplying with total number of lines, and total number of lines in this 9 plus 9 was 18. So it was 36 into 18. So if my grid would have been a 6 by 6 grid, so in one line which is getting divided into 6 parts, I would have had line segment of 1 unit as 6, 2 unit as 5, and then 4, 3, 2, 1. So that means number of line segments of 1 unit in one line would have been equal to 21, which is 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. And in a 6 by 6 grid, number of horizontal lines would have been 7, and number of vertical lines would have been 7 again. So 21 into 14 would have been the total number of line segments in that 6 by 6 grid.